I just wanted to make a little live before I go to bed. Talk about little me's video that he has going on over there, or did have going on, and just give him some of my thoughts and my opinions on what he was saying. Who should I start with? Like, I don't have a problem with some of the stuff that he does. Like, if he brings the evidence, like he did tonight, you know what I mean? With well, chop easy. It's funny. It's so funny how things work. And I can prove it too. That's the great part. So last night, for some reason, I'm watching his show and I just got this fucking really ucky feeling about him. So much so I went and did 2 videos and I didn't post them. I just left them out because after I did them, I thought, what is it about this guy that's got me so unsettled? I don't know what it is about this guy. And then today, when I'm doing my video, for whatever reason, it just came out of me. Bah. For some reason, you guys are gonna find out Chop Easy ain't so fucking nice. He's a little sleazy. And well, in comes little me with his I don't care too much for white women beaters either. That might have been the lucky feeling I got. Maybe I got a premonition that little me had some information on him. But anyways, but yeah, some of the stuff little me saying I agree with. Like Adam Calhoun, if he's gonna say he's willing to go to jail because he'll beat a man and no go because they'll beat a woman. Hey man, you're gonna say you're a good man like that. You don't want to fucking belittle yourself hanging out with others that will. You know what I mean? Have they rehabilitated themselves? Who knows? I mean, you want to be the best, you gotta hang out with the best, and well, the best aren't beating women and not helping out with their children. You know what I mean? But that's just my thinking, and I don't try to think like a human. I try and say, "Hey, how would God look at these situations?" You know what I mean? What's God thinking? I don't know. I just think country rap's fucking stupid. Like, fuck. 10 bands, worth 10 bands to box. I don't know. What else was little me saying that was interesting? There was one I disagree with. There's one I do. See, here's the thing. Sometimes people like to explain to you what they've gone through, and for some reason, humanity wants them to fucking live with what they've done forever. Like, hey, nobody found out Johnny was an informant. Johnny came out and told everybody, "Hey, I was an addict." And when people come to you and they offer you money and you really want some drugs really bad, you're willing to do whatever she takes. You know what I mean? He does try giving a piece of them, but that's why Johnny can't get any fucking better. It's because he's too busy defending himself because everybody's trying to slam him for, you know, trying to actually be authentic and but here's one of the things I do think. Little me did bring up another good point. That Johnny Goblin is mixed thing. I don't know what his problem is there. That whole the Django thing, that you know, I thought that would have got more steam than it did, but it just everybody just let go of the whole mixed, "Hey, gotcha, man, you're a piece of shit because your wife slept with a black man, and they made a child. You should feel ashamed of yourself." Johnny better ask himself, like, "Hey, I would have just told him what I thought." But here's the thing with people like Johnny, he'll just block your ass. He'll remove those comments. You know what I mean? I'd like to find a few black guys and say, "Hey, what's this thing? You guys ask Johnny." Some that like to be with white women, you know what I mean? This guy here, he don't like your mixing. You should ask him why and tell him it's probably not good for his spiritual health. God probably doesn't care if there's mixing going on, you know what I mean? I don't think there's any special people. People are people, but who knows? What do you guys think? You slept you slept with a black cat. No, I don't sleep with a black cat. My son does. Hey, what do you think? Hey, you guys think you should keep beating on Johnny for his past? I mean, hey, you do the wildest things when you're on crack, I hear. You know, apparently he doesn't smoke crack anymore. Is he still on that Similac? The stuff where the taxpayers pay, but you actually get off the hard drugs, but then you don't have to pay for the new drugs that you're on. Is he still on that? They call that the easy route, right? Here, let us get you off these drugs with these other drugs. I appreciate those ones that don't need the drugs. They just fucking go boom. Those ones that find God, eh? Hey, hey, Uncle Will, can you imagine that? Drugs being the way you found God because you had to suffer your fucking ass off to get away from them. You know what I mean? And you're calling on the power of God. I can't do this. I can't do this. And then there's this little voice in there, you know what I mean? Saying, hey, yeah, you can. You got the power. Just too bad we couldn't take it up a notch. Hey, Uncle Will, how about if we can get over our brainwashing? God, please give us the truth. Carl, you're on track. I hate to disappoint you, bud. I'm on some liquid imagination right now. Don't worry about it. It's just weed. It's the name of a weed. It's called liquid imagination. That's all. Yes, he's state funded. Well, I don't know. I'd like to see John try and get off of it. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what's keeping him stupid. I'd like to see Upchurch off the Adderall. But hey, are the rumors true? Hey, Nickel G, about B Loose. What's going on with B Loose? Uncle Will, what's are the rumors true about B Loose? I've been saying, hey, like I ain't much of a manager. You know what I mean? If I saw my friend falling apart, I think I'd have some talks with him. Or if I knew what the fuck he was talking about, I'd be putting my face out there backing him up. Because it's not just, you know, Upchurch's career on the line. B. Lou should be thinking about his too. Do I want to be known for fucking managing dipshits that I set people know I sat there and watched them crash their career? Hey, Uncle Will, I missed your message there, bud. It's gone. I always had a thing for Beelus for some reason. Figured that one. No, because honestly, as much as everybody's fucked with me, I sometimes the people around you, Uncle Will, they can have a big influence on what you think, you know what I mean? Especially if all you do is praise them and tell them, and then it's easier because they trust you because they think you're the greatest and you can persuade them and you know what I mean? And then there was always Johnny Gobble. Talk about Johnny Gobble. He's always like, "Does anybody know what Belus's dad does? Does anybody know?" Hey, bud, what do you think? Love me? What do you think of my thoughts on your video? See, I give you honest assessments. See, well, today I was mad at you. Oh, I was. I was like that little peckerhead. He fucking blocked me. I wasn't even saying anything bad. And then for some reason, some told me to go back in, and there it was, telling me I owned a wrench. And I was like, little me, he probably found out somebody was trying to silence the fucking Mashiach. Go back and listen. Yeah, I gave you an honest assessment. It's pretty hard to tell you you're wrong if you're gonna bring some facts, right? I just think you're wrong in a few areas, that's all. Bye. But that's not to say there's not enough to hang Johnny Gobble on. Guys, those guys are dicks to handle. They are. They fucking Wade would have did whatever it took to fucking destroy him. Triple T, but Johnny was the same way, wishing death on them, fucking laughing when they die. Now that's a fucking good person, eh? Like, do these people who fucking hang out over there even fucking realize that? Hey, if you're gonna laugh when somebody dies, that there's something fucking wrong with them. You know what I mean? But fuck, we can't figure that as humanity anymore. Fucking because they all cause a big diversion, little me. They got all these fucking they cause all this shit all over the place that you it's hard to remember all their shit. And then they go into positive mode. I'm gonna be positive now. And I'm Ryan. I only want the best for him. Listen, little me. Send me a channel. It's all about narcissism, but now if your little ego doesn't want to identify with any of it, you don't have to, but just learn it. And then, oh fuck, we can. Son of a bitch. I was gonna go say, go watch some Patty Lynn videos, but uh, like a good little narcissist always is, they always cover their tracks. If they can fucking delete it, they will. This is one thing, Uncle Will. Oh, let's see here. Why do you look so high at the moment? Because, bud, before I came on here, I just took a big bong or a fucking liquid imagination. Would you like to take a look at it? It looks delightful. It is delightful. Very good. I think she's like a 30 percenter. Hey, little me, what do you pay for an ounce there over in California? No one has had a rougher life than the gobbler, just ask him. Well, listen, this is the thing. We all go through shit. I've been through shit. I can tell you right now, I don't know little me's story. I know a little piece of it. He's gone through shit. Uncle Will's gone through shit. We just shouldn't have to sit in our shit. Here's the thing, some of us gotta learn from our shit. We gotta take the bad things that happen to us and not want them to happen again and learn from it. Learn from the bad people. Don't want to be those people. We want to be better people. You know what I mean? Like little me did. Little me did the same thing I did with my daddy. I was like, fuck, man. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me who I don't want to be. I want to be a better daddy. Thing is, I failed in different ways that my dad didn't. My dad fucking made me responsible. He made me do work, and there weren't fucking rewards. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Uncle Will, your wife gives you your meds with your weed. Okay, bud. No, 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 no. Sorry, Uncle Will. Sorry to disappoint you. No, my brain is au natural. They tried to force lithium in my brain or something there, Uncle Will. Can you imagine that? The Mashiach sitting there in court going against a trained professional, eh? His recommendation is that she needs to stick lithium in my fucking brain or whatever the fuck it is he wanted to stick in me. You know what I mean? If I stuck it in me, I could go home. Can you imagine? I whooped his ass in court. That was sweet. Right after the court case, he has to come face me and say, "You have to go home." Hey, hey, Uncle Will, I told you, I know how to work you, baby, and I've been working you, and I never had to do anything. You worked yourself. But let's work yourself out of this problem, eh? Come on. Let's come to. Let's just fucking wake up, bud. Let's just admit to ourselves we're all a bunch of fucking battle protected pieces of shit. But we're really not pieces of shit. We need to put it in our heads. We are big and powerful. We are just as big and powerful as Bill Gates, George Soros, and Klaus Schwab. Oh fuck! Did the cops visit you? And no, no, I made a video. The police college car was out front of my house, though. Hey, I made a video to Uncle Will. Hey, Uncle Will. They do it all the time. Police college is just it's just down there a little bit. Yep, yep, yep. They're being trained real well. Wait till you guys hear those stories. Keystone Cops, boys. Keystone Cops. But hey, those are just my fantasies, eh? Hey, Uncle Will. None of it happened. So we don't want to hear it. You're just playing victim. Victim. No, I don't want any more victims, dipshit. Do I look like I'm laying down playing victim? I want justice, Uncle Will. If there isn't justice, there's more victims. You guys don't get that. That's something we need to convince fucking Justin Bieber of. You know what I mean? If you don't speak up, there can always be more victims because there might be more people than Diddy involved. You know what I mean? And we want that boy with fucking, we want that boy with Jesus just as much as we want you with Jesus, Uncle Will. Uncle Will, could you imagine? Did you ever imagine that at some point in your life, you are going to be just as famous as Donald Trump? Uncle Will and Donald Trump will be neck and neck for popularity. I bet you have more merch shirts on the market, bud. I bet you. That's why I say it when I get them in my head on video. I might have a few written down too, because I care about you. Remember, The proceeds are up to you, bud. Always you. Your hard work, you should determine where the money goes. No, I just want to be known as the creative vision that put your work, that'd be a collab, bud. Your work and my work together, right? To help save the world, right, Uncle Will? I told you were going to help me, whether you liked it or not, Uncle Will. I'll never imagine he crossed paths with this crazy Canadian. Listen, I'm telling you, this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to Uncle Will. I have a feeling. He's going to break himself. I can't break him. He's got to want that for himself. He's just got to know that I do love him and I want the best for him, but he's got to submit himself to the truth, not me. Uncle Will, I did not come here for followers, bud. I came here to point you in the right direction. And well, listen up. This is the whole thing. Buddy, Jesus is a fucking win-win all over the place. Listen, what does Jesus want you to mostly do? Well, he said it right. Follow the truth, right? So if I use Jesus as an example to get me to the truth, even if he's not real, I still followed him to God, right? Because I found out what was real. Hey, but I do think Jesus is real. You know what I mean? And if you're in the Christ, you are in what is real. I bet your wife wears headphones at night. Why? Why would she wear headphones at night, bud? She's sleeping way over there, way far away, Uncle Will. Our rooms are pretty soundproof too. It's pretty good that way. But except for my son, for some reason, he has to blast shit for fucking, I don't know. Anything you guys want to talk about? Or should I go to bed? I'm pretty tired. My liquid imagination is falling. Get the devil out of your brain, Neville. Come on. There's children to save, dipshit. Yes, I am chosen, but I know you probably like those ones that tell you, "Oh, come join our group full of love. We love you, Neville. Love, 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 love." Let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Let's gather up and read our Eckhart Tolle books. Let's be weak and pathetic and pretend like we don't have problems. Because if we don't think we have problems, then we don't have problems. And well, then we're spiritually bliss, pure consciousness. I'm telling you right now, Uncle Will. Come join the live. What live, Uncle Will? Over on your channel. I'm telling you what. I'll do this one last fucking time. This is the last time. If we can't fucking talk like normal human beings, I'm not fucking doing it. I'll just be out. You can call me a pussy and say, I don't want to face what you're saying. No, the reason I'll be leaving is because you're trying to dominate a fucking conversation. Are we understood? Hey, why you hate us so much? Well, first of all, it's supposed to be Canuck. And I don't identify as a Canuck. I identify as a child of God. And you identify as American. And Americans are led by somebody, right? If you identify with a group, there's a leader. Mine is Jesus. He leads me to God. Your guys is Donald Trump. He can't even give you a Bible verse. Not kidding, girls and boys. I'll show you the video. He don't know what he likes out of the Old and New Testament. It's weird. Hey, I don't know. Yeah, God is within. So find the truth of yourself. You know what Jesus was like saying? You got to know yourself, your real self. You got to be able to stand up for for what's right. Now it will get cold and it will get dark, but seek and she shall find, or he shall find. The truth is within. But if you're scared of the truth, then you never know what's inside. You never find it. That's just what I think. We're all God. I don't buy that bit. I don't buy that bit. I don't think we're all God. I think we're all gods. I think you're right. Okay. In essence, this is what I think. There's a piece of God in all of us, piece of Christ. Jesus told us that, but we're not the almighty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when a father has a son, he passes his fucking DNA down. You know what I mean? So that's why our ancestors are always within our DNA. You know what I mean? You have to think of it, which I don't know. Like, what do you think? Are you down with just the Adam and Eve story? I don't know. But I've said this in the past. Adam and Eve were here. They definitely weren't two white people. It would be an impossibility. It would absolutely have to be an impossibility. They would have to be black. You would think, right? Right? Because I don't know if you know this or not. Two black people, they can make a whitey. They can. I seen it. The albinos. It's like 1 o'clock. Maybe I'll give Uncle Will a few minutes of time and we can go over this Brandon Loose situation. Everybody who's here, have a good night. And I might pop over to Uncle Will for a minute if you guys are interested in going over there. He is redneck fishing and more. He's everybody's favorite Uncle Will. Anyways, I think we'll find heaven before truth from any man. Wow, that's what I keep telling you. You got to figure it out for yourself. Stop being led by buffoons and pedophiles. You know what I mean? We got to get our shit together sooner or later. But see you over at the Redneck Fishing Gallery.